This is the most important factor or like the key indicator in your lifting career. If you get this right, which I'm going to tell you by the way, if you're doing it wrong, maybe you're confused about it as you watch this video. But if you get this one key thing right, and I have a look at it, I can tell you that yes, you're crushing your fitness goals. You will achieve your dream physique and you will achieve basically whatever you're trying to achieve with your fitness goals. And that is not diet. That is not what exercise you should pick to do. And to be honest, it's not consistency either. And like we can argue as we move forward in this video that it is consistency, but you'll understand what I'm trying to say as you move along with this video. So the thing, like that only key indicator that will tell me that you are crushing your fitness goals, you will achieve your dream physique, is progressive overload. So progressive overload is something that if you are able to do it consistently month after month, weeks after week, and years after year, like all I need to ask you is, have you been, progressively overloading your muscle, be it through weight or rep range or whatever that is? If your answer is yes, and I don't even need to look at your pictures, I know for a fact that you have been building muscle, you have been gaining strength, and you have been like miles away from where you were, and you are very close to what you want to achieve, like the dream physique, or the dream lifestyle that you want to have. So I know this, like I know this is the reason I say with such conviction that is this is the only key factor that I need to know if you are progressing in your fitness journey, is because I know this for a fact because I got complacent. Like when I started lifting for about 2 to 3 years, like after 2 to 3 years, I got complacent. I wasn't tracking my rep ranges. I wasn't tracking my weight increases, right? I wasn't doing progressive overload. Like I got complacent. I thought that, okay, I've done enough. Like I might as well maintain it. And even after doing everything right, like I was going hard in the gym, right? I was training properly. I was, my diet was on point. My recovery was on point. But still, I wasn't seeing that growth in my muscle mass or like neither my strength, right? So I know for a fact that this is the most important thing that you need to follow, and keep everything aside if you're not like focusing on progressing, progressively overloading your muscle, be it through rep range or through weight increase, you will not see results. Like if you have everything dialed in except this. So what is progressive overload? And it might be confusing to you. Some might think increasing rep range, some might think increasing the weight. And I'm going to tell you exactly what that means and how you should look into it and implement in your fitness program. First of all, progressive overload can mean two things. Either you're increasing rep ranges week after week, or you're increasing weight. Now, you might think that, okay, which of the two things am I supposed to do, right? And I'm going to tell you how to do it properly by doing both. Okay, now keep this in mind. This is very important about this video. What you should do, and I think I've talked about this, many times in my video, but since it's so important, like I said, it's the only thing that you should be looking forward to when it comes to that one key indicator of your lifting career. So the correct way to do is that, again, I'm going to use a specific example, dumbbell press maybe. And the reason I use always dumbbell press as an example is because incline dumbbell press is really one of my favorite exercises. Like it gives you massive upper chest tension in the eccentric motion of the exercise, and it's really a killer exercise. By the way, let's get back to the point. The way you should look at progressive overload is that, first of all, pick a weight, right? Doesn't matter if you're a beginner, intermediate, elite, advanced lifter, doesn't matter. Pick a weight, right? 20 kgs, just for the sake of argument. 20 kgs. You pick 20 kgs and you target to do 10 reps for 3 sets with that 20 kgs. I'm not including the warm-up sets. Do whatever warm-up sets you want, how many warm-up sets you feel like that you need to do in order for you to warm up your central nervous system and your muscle fibers. That's up to you, okay? Pick a weight, 20 kgs, 3 sets, 10 reps. Okay. Now, how do you progressively overload from here. Let's say you're able to hit, like on the first day of your chest exercise, I mean your first chest day, and your first chest exercise is dumbbell press. You are able to hit, like you're able to hit 10 reps on the first set. Congratulations, really good. You're able to hit like 8 reps on your second set, and you're again able to hit 8 reps on your third set. Remember, your target was to hit 10 reps, 10 reps, 10 reps for 20 kgs, right? You weren't able to hit it. 10 reps, 8 reps, 8 reps. Your target on the next chest day should be to complete your aim. Your target should be to hit 10 reps, 10 reps, 10 reps. Maybe in the next week, you're able to hit 10 reps, 10 reps, and then 9 reps, right? Still don't increase the weight. On the third week, maybe you're able to finally hit 10 reps, 10 reps, 10 reps. Then increase the weight. On the fourth week, when you're hitting chest again, to maybe 25 kgs or 22.5 kgs, depending upon the dumbbell that you have in your gym, right? Now, I told you this is an ideal situation. The thing is, if your diet and nutrition and sleep is on point, which I'm going to tell you in the bonus tip of this video, that is an ideal situation. If you're doing everything right, you will be able to progressively overload. Now, do you see my point? Right? This is how you actually do progressive overload. You first target the rep range. You overload your muscles by doing increase in your rep ranges. And then when you hit your target rep range, you then increase the weight. And then again, let's say you increase the weight to 25 kgs. Maybe you're able to hit 10 kgs, or chances are you will not be able to hit 10 kgs on the first day you increase your weight. Maybe 8 reps, maybe 7 reps, maybe 7 reps on the third set. So that's how you increase your rep range and your weight. Now, as long as you cannot hit 10 reps, 10 reps, 10 reps on 25 kgs, don't increase the weight. As soon as you can, increase the weight to maybe 30 kgs or 27.5 kgs on the next week, on the upcoming week of your chest day. Basically follow this thing with every muscle group and you will see results. Also, if you want to basically the training program that I preach, like a mixture of power building program, and basically what it is like I'm focused on your strength so that you can grow stronger, and also focus on your aesthetics so that you can look good, like have that V-taper body that everyone wants. Basically, if you want my training program, comment down below if you want it, and I'll see if there's a good response. I'll drop my training program. You can then buy it off by clicking the link down below. So the bonus tip that I was about to give in this video, that is, you have to keep in mind that you are, again, I know I sound like a broken record at this point, but no wonder I sound like a broken record because training is 50% and then 50% is a recovery. Diet, sleep, proper nutrition, like dedicating your life to this, all of these things also, come into consideration when it comes to you progressively overloading your muscle. Like a smooth linear progression will only happen if your other things are taken care of: diet, sleep, proper nutrition, and basically your recovery. If you're not recovering properly, mark my words, you'll never be able to recover properly, and you'll never be able to have that smooth linear progression in your weight or in your muscle growth. So that's the only last key tip that I wanted to give. And yeah, keeping in mind, like everything is sorted, your sleep, diet, nutrition, recovery proper, and you follow the way that I told you to do, that is increase your rep range first. Then once you hit your desired rep range on your working sets, 3 or 4, whatever that is, increase your weight and keep on doing it. As you keep on doing it, you will see increase in strength, number one, and you will see a significant growth in your muscle mass. Peace.